An endless multiverse of possibilities awaits you, with champions from worlds both familiar and entirely unique to this strange realm. They wait to have their true power unleashed by the Summoner. Champions are forever.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are live once again. And I hope everybody is doing well today. All right, let me get situated here. Got that going. Tell you, I don't know why they do this. In Lord's Mobile, you can be assigned to Team A or B. B is usually for those who not going to really be able to make it or not going to be able to play, you know, concentrate, that kind of thing. And they put me in Team A. I never want to be in Team A because it's always right at the time that I stream. So I always tell them, hey, put me in Team B. But they got me in Team A. Anyway, what? Beer Belly Buddha was the first one in. What's up, Billy? Followed by Epinosis. How you doing? Good Friday, good Friday. Who's your daddy? What's up? Good morning or good afternoon in your case. You know it. Beefcake Jr. What's up, man? Vitalik, what's going on? You died again. Woo. I read what you said, man. That is horrible. We gonna try to get you distracted. Give you a place to chill and relax. Get your mind off of it. The other black man, what up? Runty Gamer, how you doing? Hope you're not bringing any dramas. No, sir. You know I don't do that kind of thing. Lord's Mobile, what up? All right, hold on. Let me switch over. It's not over. Fire up the game. And let me see. Oh, wow. We done took a whole bunch of stuff. All right. So I shouldn't have a problem then. See. Yeah, it looks like we're good. So once I get my troops reinforced and all that good stuff, shouldn't have to really pay attention. Okay. This one, let's get this one. Yeah, it looks like they are gonna lose. Looks like we're pretty we're strong, and we're gonna, I guess, let them have a few things. Maybe. Could be wrong. Yeah, there's only like one of them there. Yeah, so since there's only one person there, they don't have any hope, any chance of we're gonna give them that so they can get their points, I guess. All right. Can't accept any more. What? Why are they doing that already? Okay. Just want to get all of my guys in here. Let me, what's this? Alpha Catalyst bundles. No, thank you. Let's do, nope, not side quest. Go with the daily quest. Fill that up with some folks that's fun. Guess it doesn't really matter. And I saw something that I guess I missed during the live stream. We're gonna have well, I guess it was, I got it, but I didn't see the details. I wasn't really paying attention to the details. It is the Deadpool, you know, the dead weights and all of that. And we have a new calendar, and you have to make sure you get that calendar. If you miss even one, you're done. You're done, son. You won't be able to get the whole thing, which the rewards are a 7-star, and it's got a couple of rare ones in there, like Human Torch. So I would have a chance, even though I don't use them a ton, I'd have a chance to get a Human Torch as long as I get everything. And you have to get, there's like a couple of different areas that you want. All right. Just make sure. Everybody, okay. He went running over there to get that. What are they doing? Okay, whatever. It looks like they're okay, great. I think 4 is enough. Yeah, they were giving him enough so he can get his solo points. 'Cause, I mean, there's only one of them. There's no way he'd be able to get any points if we decided not to, but we like to be nice And in fact, some of us are like, you know, we wouldn't even stay if you guys acted like that. So don't act like that. Nice to be nice to folk, you know. Because he already knows he's not going to win. And it doesn't hurt, you know, to be nice. Let him get his points. So we should be good here. But yeah, I had completely missed the rewards for that. Holy cow, you again? That's not a nice thing. No way to go. No. Rest in peace. Yeah. Yeah, that is rough, man. But we got you, man. We're here. We're here for you, man. Matt Moore, what up, man? How you doing? See, my career had a flu and she made me sick. I'm so angry. You're who? Oh, you're Kara. I was like, your career. I was like, wait, what? Got my first rank 5 7-star. Oh, yesterday I went with Jugs. Whoa, you're gonna teach everybody how to juggy. I can't be mad at that, man. I'm not gonna do that. But I like Juggy. My Juggy ain't even rank 4. Okay. Let me see. Was she sitting on your lap, Lord? God of War, what's up, man? How's war going? Well, I did well. I don't know how the rest of us did, though. But I did well. You can get a 7-star torch. Yeah. I mean, there's another one. There's Red Guardian also, and then they said there's a few others, but the one that we're looking at really is Torch. He's like the rarest one of the ones that I saw. The shine of my head. Oh, wait. Hey. I got a shiny head. Let me see. Let me see if I could reduce the shine. Shine on me. Any better? Get that shine. Torch is not rare than Red Guardian. How do you get a 7-star torch? I don't have a 7-star torch. If I remember the last time, he was behind a paywall. Is he available now in the basic? Because I would yeah, I let me look real quick. Okay, red. Yeah, I don't have either one of them. I don't have Red Guardian or Torch. I didn't think so. Well, if that's the case, I'd use Red Guardian probably more than I would use Torch, to be honest with you. But that's me. Because I tend to run the ouchies and Torch isn't that great with them. Who's your daddy? What up, man? Torch costs 500, same as Red Guardian. 500 what, of the dead weights? Or are you talking about money? Because I think the dead weights, see, I haven't really I watched Seaton, and I remember seeing that diagram, but I hadn't really looked hard. Oh, 500 bucks. That makes more sense, yeah. Which is why I don't have either one of them. And see, like right now, how can you get them? Are they available anywhere other than in this one? Which means they're both going to be rare. I didn't remember that Red Guardian was released just like Human Torch, but I did remember Human Torch was behind a paywall. All right. Let me see if I can find it. Human Torch came back during Valentine's. Red Guardian never did. That's what makes Red Guardian rarer. So you had 2 chances to get Human Torch, you're saying? Yeah, I don't even remember. Let me see. Ruby Thursday. Dr. Bong, Ruby Thursday, Blade, Stellar Forged. These are all coming out in April. America Chavez? Are they doing anything to her? Huh. Lions Coliseum, Act 9.4, that's the 15th. Yeah, Bong actually looks pretty good. Hold on. While we're doing that, I'll bet you guys would rather see this. All right. Actually, you know what? I always forget to do it this way. I can keep that there and just do this. And I set it up just so I could do that. All right. This one here is the one that I was talking about. See if it oh, hold up. Y'all already know I love. Yeah, let me let y'all see it too. All right, so Battlegrounds shaking up the meta with new experimentation. Oh no. When they experiment, it's usually not a good thing. All right, hold on, let me keep going there. Meta shifts, we're cutting the attacker HP. Okay, so that's, I remember hearing that. To test new meta shifts, players who reach gliders over with America Chavez action figures that can be used in the Saga store, and a new Howard shaking fist emote. All right, this section I like this. The match history and correctly all previous matches for preseason. Okay. Get right over the non part and are looking at damaging debuffs. Oh, okay. Not correctly, okay. 7-star Isophine's page, okay. Assistant combo node triggering its punishment during certain heavy attacks. Ooh, okay, that's good. The PC becoming slowed when pausing rapidly and repeatedly during the special 3 minigame. Because someone tried that for fun. I was gonna say, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Y'all see this? Why would you do that? Okay, that was good. Hold on, let me okay, got 100. This one here. That is funny, man. Somebody did. I will say this, when I'm testing things out, I do stuff like that. All right, fixed an issue with the combat power reroute effect. Be able to reduce the owner's combat power. Okay. Oh, I didn't even know that his synergy wasn't working. And their associated immunities. Ooh, I like that because I've already ranked her up and got her ascended. A special blast like the one in reverse of effects. Oh, yeah, I like hearing all this. Lacking HUD callouts and failing to apply. Oh, you know what? I actually saw this happen. All right. Yeah, they got a lot of fixes for her. Bypassing failure checks. Billy accuracy. Okay. Jabari Panther. All right. Dazzler and Prowler attempting to cause the opponent's special 3 to miss, which obviously didn't work out for them. I was gonna say, I don't think I ever saw that. With Guardian's rampant evolution buff, incorrectly increasing the threshold for his special 2 shock. Okay, descriptions. Restored Craven's prestige to the intended levels. With a personal and sincere apology to Karate Mike and Nagasi and the 3 other people with him in their prestige 30. All right, that's funny. Fixed an issue with Luke Cage's indestructible, not correctly pausing while the opponent is stunned. Oh, that's good. Not accelerate. Okay, Madeline Pryor, I don't have her yet, so I wasn't seeing anything like that. I had the 4-star. Maestro's timer not correctly accounting for pre-existing. Didn't know that one. Green Goblin, Battlecast not increasing damaging debuffs potency. At all? You weren't crazy? Okay. Yeah. Keep going with the auto fight. Hulk Battlecast not correctly dealing extra damage. All right. Not responding to the potency. Okay, yeah. Anti-Venom's signature ability. Oh, which was not correctly increasing his regen reversal capability. And added some additional Easter egg callouts to various champions. Okay. Let's see. Now, what I wanted to look at, where is it? Okay, these are just the release notes, but that's not what I wanted to see. I wanted to see, more about this. Deadpool's deadlift. Chaos Queen, what's up? How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Yeah, where's am I tripping? I don't see Deadpool's deadlifts here. Let's do it this way then. Okay. All right. Guess that didn't do that. Go here. Okay, this doesn't really. Essential updates, AQ, and Battlegrounds. Yeah. Battlegrounds and Glory Store open for 10 more days. Yeah, what about the potions, though? We need potions. I need to be able to get potions for Ascension now. We keep going here. All right. Okay, so the Deadpool's deadlift, it starts on the 8th. All right, see that? But these, the web store milestone track, so remember that it's coming out on the 8th. So don't grab the week one until after the 8th when they start this. And this free weight one, you don't want to miss any of those. And here's what we get. So Human Torch, Red Guardian, Kraven. Who's picking Kraven? I'm not picking Kraven. And it says other event champions. Who that? We don't know yet. Okay, so anyway. Pedro, what's up, man? Did I hear you correctly? The store's going away. Well, they're keeping the Battleground, what is it? The Glory store and the Battleground store around for a little bit longer. But eventually, yeah, they're going to go away. And they're going to be combined into the Essentia store. That's where you're going to go to get all of those things. But it's not right now. Yeah. Exactly. So they'll be taking what's in there out and putting it in the Essentia store, basically. And honestly, that's a nicer, neater way to go about it. They just have some rough times right now with the conversion, which I kind of knew they would. You know, it's a pretty big thing that they're doing. You know, combining different currencies. In fact, the fact that they are having these issues shows you how complicated it had been getting. You know, you had this currency, and then you had these for this price with this currency, with that rate of acquisition for that currency. And then you had that for different ones. It was getting out of hand, which is why I believe they were doing this. Because they really didn't need all those currencies like that. And it makes things a lot more difficult to manage. You know, you're going to add something to this store. for this currency. Well, now you have to make sure that that currency is coming in at a decent rate so that they can have enough to get that one. And then you have to do that for all the other currencies when you add anything for any of the other currencies. Crazy. So what they're doing is something they should have done a long time ago, but they got some bumps. You know, there's some bumps that they're working out, and I'm pretty sure it'll smooth out eventually. You see how they do. It might take them a little bit. Remember how we didn't like the energy refill change that they were gonna make? Anybody complaining about energy? They took care of that, didn't they? Okay. What's the... Okay, Cosmic. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll hit up the arena. Let's grind arena. I need more refills for back issues. Haha, Levy. Yeah, we got plenty. We got plenty of the energy refills now. Because what they had started to do would not have been good. And so they reversed that. So now no energy issues, but they're going to be removing back issues, because what a lot of people were using it for was to farm revives, and I need to do some of that just to be extra safe when Epoch comes out. When the objective for that challenge comes out. But might be surprising. Might be much better than we think. You never know. So, I got a story for you that I just heard in the news. And I remember this story. I don't know if you guys remember Leticia. Was it Leticia? Forgot her last name. But you'll remember this case because she was convicted of unaliving her stepson, putting him in a suitcase, traveling across state lines to dispose of him, and they still found it. I don't know if you guys remember that, but it was... I remember very well her daughter, who is gorgeous. Leticia is not too bad looking herself, and I can see what she looked like when she was younger, because she looked kind of like her. But they had her daughter on the stand, right? And was, you know, asking her a bunch of questions. And then the last question that they asked her, and I know Al got mad, and I know the jury got mad. They asked her daughter if she still loved her mother. Why you gonna ask her that? She broke down in tears. And the lawyer was just like, I withdraw the question. Please strike that. Because I got mad. I was like, why are you gonna do that to her? She's already dealing with this thing, man. And you're gonna ask her something stupid like that. So yeah, I think he realized he done messed up. But I remember that very well. So what has happened is she's getting a new trial. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Uh-oh, I messed up. Well, that still hurt. What is going on? Oh, he's Hercules, that's why. But she's getting a new trial. Because apparently the judge messed up and one of the jurors was ineligible to serve on the jury. As in, they were related in some way, shape, or form. And they cannot serve. Constitutionally, they cannot, because bias is inherent. So even though they might say, no, I could do it. I won't be biased and everything. No, you cannot do it. And so that was a automatic reversal because she didn't get a fair try as far as they're concerned, constitutionally. So now it doesn't mean she's going to get off or anything like that. But that kind of thing doesn't happen very often. So that's why it was like, whoa, you know, a reversal like that. Dr. Stone, what's up, man? Brian, how you doing? Yep, everybody is everything. We going good. Micah, Benjamin, what's up? I have so many revives, but I just suck at the game. Any tips? I have only had this account for 8 months, and I'm valiant, but ain't very good. The thing that I would recommend is watch videos, try to pick up tips on how people are playing, because that helped me a lot. I would watch other YouTube. I still do that. I watch them and I learn stuff. Like, give you an example. Arcade was just in the Coliseum. I've been fighting Arcade a certain way all this time. And his special one, I would always block all of it, then evade a little bit of it, and then try to attack him. Sometimes I got parried. It was a dangerous thing, right? Little piece of lint. But then I watched some folks and saw them evading the whole thing. And I'm like, whoa, okay. And it was a similar way of evading it as I've done with some others. And see, I didn't even know. So watching other folks definitely helps. All right, let's get some arena grinding going. Let's see. You're not even using it for revives? You use it for the exploration there for units. Yeah, that's what I did. I finished up. Got it done. All right. But yeah, that was a surprising, hold on. I don't think I have my music on. Wait a minute. Where the music play? Why you ain't on? Where are you? There you are. There we go. Here's the music. Lane Legend, what's up, man? How you doing? Vernon! Money earning mouth Vernon, what up? You didn't know you had the ascended frame going? Yep, I've been done had that. Where you been? Just hitting into my block. There you go. I'm going to take that advice and learn. Yeah, now, that's how I learn, but you also learn by just asking questions, too. So don't feel shy about asking questions. You got a lot of people here that have been playing the game for many years. So if you're struggling with something, just ask. If I know the answer, I can help you out. If I don't, somebody in the chat might be able to help you. But yeah, 8 months. We've been playing for what, 10 years? So just ask away. The graphics on the game last night was nice. Just think where we've come in our generation. Yeah, I know. Pong, and I played it. Compared to the graphics, yeah. Those graphics are crazy good. Just don't play Gucci Mane or Shiesty might show up. I've been playing from the start. CG3. What? And still ask questions. Oh, hey. Easy, girl. All right. Been playing since 2020 and I am stuck. And GM been stuck here. Oh, at Grandmaster. Grandmaster ain't no joke. But what's up, Marky? I'm so grateful and happy. Had the opportunity to match with your alliance this war. Oh, you did? Okay. Well, I want you to know whatever happened, I fought well. You'll see my when I post it. Maybe I'll post up. Did I post it up today? I'll see. Probably not. I'll probably end up posting it up. Maybe. We'll see. Are you going to do the next Epoch Challenge next week? I am. You got to take out 2 of my defenders. What? Which ones? Last time I saw, you guys were winning pretty well. Or at least on deaths. I don't know how many count or anything like that, so. I'm considering to do the last challenge the day before it goes live and park at Ares so I can explore 9.4 straight after it goes live. Okay. It might be one I took out a Deathless Thanos and a Spider Woman. Let's see, we got 8 minutes left. Yeah, look at that. Ugh. That's horrible. We not usually that bad. I don't know what went on this one, but woo-wee. Hey, I got 2 kills. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Like I said, I did well. But I feel good. Even if it looks like we lost, but I feel good because I did my part. But yeah, of course, since I stream, if I wasn't streaming that stuff, I'd probably do something like that as well. Just get it done, park at Ares and get the 9.4. But since I do those things live and I make content for them, I don't do that. My alliance is winning by 1 point. It war. Hey, win is a win. Oh, and wait till you see one of my fights. One of my fights was crazy. You have got to see that fight. I'm going to put it as a short too. Oh, that's right. He can't miss. Get out of here. But yeah, one of the fights was insane. And I am definitely going to put that up as its own fight. Oh, my goodness. So maybe I might put it up. We'll see. I'd have to edit it and all that good stuff. JJJ is one of my telly favorite champs to play with. Oh, Tech. He is fun. I took him to rank 3. And if I were to get a rank up Tech gem, that's gonna be tough, because I actually would consider him. You head out for a bit to play a game strategy with the family. Oh yeah, have fun, man. I remember those board game days, man. A lot of fun. Those are the best times, man. Good memories. How do you take a pick? You hold block and hit up. So if you're on your mobile, hold block and swipe up. If you're on the PC, hold block and hit the up arrow. Which is why when I'm playing him, I'm actually using both my hands. See here, I don't have to use both my hands. Everything I need is here. I can do everything with my left hand, but when I play JJ, I can't, because I have to do that. Good afternoon, Shadowverse. T Smitty in the building. What's up, man? How goes it? Oh, almost got clobbered. There we go. But yeah, JJ, man, it's so funny because I did not think I was gonna like him. I did not. And once I started playing around with him and learning him, I was like, oh no, this is fun. Took him right to rank 3. And he's definitely worthy of a rank 4. Definitely. I have no problems taking him to rank 4. Don't know about rank 5 yet. Yep. Uh-oh. What did you do, T. Smitty? What you do? Oh, and I posted up you bought the laptop and may try MCOC on it. MCOC should be able to play on that thing. No problem. MCOC is not the most taxing game. I don't know if you noticed, but I posted up the Horizons stream on Patreon. That's the first time I've put up anything like that. Because I hadn't used Patreon like that. So now I know how to, like if YouTube takes down a video or anything like that, I can post it up on Patreon. Remember that time that they took down my video? And I was like, man, they just took all my revenue and everything by doing that, right? Well, now I have a way to get it back. And be like, yo, it took it down. Go over to my Patreon. It's over there. MCOC on PC is miles better than the mobile. Yeah, that was another surprise. I didn't think that it was going to be that good. I thought I was going to still stick to the mobile. Nope. No, sir. I'm on the PC every chance I get. I'll never go back to mobile unless I'm out and need to jump on. The only time I play it is when I'm not on the, I'm not sitting down at the computer. So like if I'm listening to an audiobook, which I will sometimes, and I'm just laying down, then I'll use the mobile. If I'm, you know, watching TV with the family or something like that, I'll use the mobile. But other than that, Posted the stream that Stiletto, imagine she told you things. You see how it go, right? Unfortunately for her, I have a good memory. Going to run it through Steam and try it with both the keyboard and the controller. All right, let's see how bad it was. Woo! That was bad. That was a spanking. Spanking. Let me tell you. Spank, spank, spank. All right, anyway. But yeah, Lane Legend. Good job. Spanked us good. Let's see. Wait, who is that? Lone Rider. I'm a Lone Rider. Oh, wait. Ooh, wait, no, we don't want to do that. Let's leave it like this. Also, I like how they actually added 1 gold and a profile pic for the Epoch Gauntlet. I knew they would. Yeah, but I was telling you, they don't have to. You hear we lost an F-15, saved 1 pilot, the other one's still missing over Western Iran. Oh boy. But yeah, what's up, Lone Rider? Oh. Wait. Is that your Twitch, Lane Legend? When you play MCC on PC, are you using controller? No, I'm using the PC and the mouse. Mainly the PC. I mean, mainly the keyboard and mouse. Mainly the keyboard. Thank you. Good luck to your next war. Yeah, I think this is our 4th war in a row that we done lost. Hit him with it. Leap on that I doom now. Good brothers. I'm the leader. Oh, you're the leader. And Lane is him. Oh, okay. I got you. So Lone Rider is the leader of the Alliance, and Lane Legend is one of your minions. Well, good job. Y'all spanked us. I'm honestly not sure why we got spanked so hard. I don't know what was going on, but wait till the video of the war comes out and you see my fight against Dracula. That fight was wild. You gotta see it. I might put the video up today. I will have it as a short as well. But it was crazy. We're trying our best to climb to P2. All right. Because we've been P3 since I joined them. I don't think we've ever been in P2, at least not since I've been with them. So I expect P3 almost all the time. There was one time we were close. We could have gotten up there, but we didn't. We lost. No, that's my Alliance leader's Twitch. Okay, yeah, I got it now. But yeah, you gotta see that fight against Dracula in Section 1. It was crazy. All right. Now, what was I? Let's see. I like to see it. Yeah, it's going up. Only question is, will I put it up? If I put it up today, I'll have to do it before I do anything else. Because it's my turn to clean the bathroom. And I also got to eat. So before I do any of that, I'd have to edit the video. So I might do it that way, and then make the short version. It was definitely short worthy. All right. So next week we'll be doing the Epoch. You died again. You said you're not going to be available Thursday and Friday. So maybe I will do it Wednesday. The only thing is I usually like to give it, well, I only recently started doing these challenges right when they're dropping, because I normally don't. I usually do it late. Definitely post your war fight tonight so we can enjoy it over the Easter holiday weekend. Okay, I'll do it. But yeah, Epoch Gauntlet, I want to do that. I usually like to give it a day, because then I can see what other people are doing. If there are any bugs, they can, trip them, and then I can see that. But You Died Again won't be able to join if I do it Thursday. And I don't have any plan for Epoch. Woo! I will be available for a little bit on Wednesday. Okay, so you got, yeah. Well, you know what? Take time with the family. I will just, I'll relax and do it Thursday. And we'll just have to watch and see what's going on. I'll be able to watch other people doing it then. And then make my plan. So that's going to be the hero one. So you know I'm going to be using Sentry. This time I'm going to learn from your videos. I won't be doing Epoch until about a week after it's out. Yeah, see? So that should be interesting. Why is... That is so stupid. I was hitting him with the heavy attack and he was just not, it wasn't going away. Anyway, how long have I been playing? 10 years. I have that title that you get. I basically started a few months after the game came out. So I don't have the title if you started day one. But yeah, exactly, Lone Rider. I'm just a few months off from that one. But other than that, yeah. But I've been playing since, I guess, the same year it came out. Yee-hoo! Always dangerous because he's always gonna love to do that. There we go. Woo! I snuck you. All right, anyway. I will have to rank 3 Sentry if he is good for it, or use Heimdall instead. Yeah, and I still don't have Heimdall. December, so that means I probably started probably March, somewhere around there. March, April, somewhere around there. Best of luck to you. Following you now on Twitch. Thanks to Lane Legend. Oh, thank you. If you're ever interested in joining the climb with us, happy Easter weekend. You too. 2014, but most played January 2015. Yeah. Like I said, I know it was like a few months later. Take care, Lone Rider. I'm a Lone Rider. So yeah, since it was requested, I will put out the war video. Ooh! Hit him with it. Man, why you do that? Just pushing me back. There we go. Fonz Gonzo. What's up, man? Been following on YouTube, just joined Twitch. Get you them drops, man. Them drops be juicy. I don't know if you've been getting them, but they're nice. Even a rank up gem is in there. Come on. Those are some good drops. But YouTube, in fact, what I always tell people, if you have the capability, watch it on both. You can watch it on Twitch, mute the tab, depending on where you like it, because Twitch, unless you have Prime, which, by the way, if you have Amazon Prime, you can give me a Prime sub for free. And then you don't have to worry about any ads. But those without the Prime sub might want to watch on YouTube. Is Rhino a good defender now? Yeah, if you don't have a good counter for Rhino, you have to deal with that unstoppable. Otherwise, yeah, he can be a pain. So yeah, he's a good defender now. They updated him, and he is a pain if you do not have a decent counter. Sub on Twitch and avoid the excessive ads. YouTube isn't too much better though, unless you have premium. Yeah, they all doing it. For sure, that's why I joined. Okay. Yeah, them drops, boy. Some good drops. I be watching myself. Actually, I need to check, make sure I'm still watching myself, because sometimes I'll forget to tune into my own channel. Hold up. Nope, I am watching myself, but I have all the drops, so it doesn't really matter. But playing robbed me of a year. Wait, what? My title was robbed by Cascam. I should be the same title as you, but they have me on year after. Sure, there's a Kabam. Wait, and Little John and Slide Chat. I've been in chats since January 15 as well. I wonder how they... I wish there was a better way to tell when you join. I used to be able to tell with like the Google Play or something like that. When you get your first Google Play trophy, gave you an idea of when you started. Like the first time you got, 1-star, whoever would be the first time you started playing, right? Because you would get that one for free. I tried looking at Game Center and it doesn't help me. Because when I started, I was it was Google I think it was Google Play, wasn't it? Is that what it was called? I'm Sweater Weather. Welcome to the shadows. Hold up for a second. Let me get where do they have me? When you come out of this, they randomly place you somewhere, usually away from everybody. Okay. All right. Let's use this goblin here. This is the first time I'm really using her. Thanks for answering me. Oh yeah. I'll put him in my deck then. Yeah, he can be a pain. I have to play with her a little bit more. She feels okay to play. Looks good. Yeah, that's not enough for me to really get used to her. But yeah, Game Center, unless something changed, doesn't help me. It's what databank on. I checked. I started on a Galaxy. Yeah, me too. And every year I had a new Android as an upgrade, so it never remembered when I went to iPhone. Oh. Okay. I get you. AJ Nix, what's up, man? Yes, I am ready for the Epoch of Pain. Nobody is parking this time. How many 2-star champs do I have? Not to flex, but I have 308. I don't know. Let me see. 294. So I'm almost there. Almost up there. Was that Terry? Welcome to the shadows, my friend. I used to get the free 2 stars from Marvel Insider, but then they stopped that, and that was really the only reason that I was on there. Yep, exactly. That's how I got a lot of mine. Yeah, you can't park. It's gonna be a different quest. It's a new quest. You can park if you want to, but you're gonna have to exit out and go into the next one. Caught you. But yeah, that's usually how you get all those 2 stars, because we have all the 2 stars that are available in crystals. So we can only get like the rare ones, and that's what we were getting on the Marvel Insider. Yeah, it'll be there, but it'll be a new quest. So you won't be in that quest. When you update the game, you're gonna have the new quest. And if you parked in the old quest, you know, it's gonna be 2 different quests. So if you park in the Epoch now, you won't be in the new quest. There's nowhere to park. It's going to be another quest. No, you can't. But I mean, hey, if you want to try it, but you're not going to be able to park in the new quest because it's not here. You can't join the new quest. Doesn't exist. That was my bomb. I started making Billy memes for the folder. Love it. I felt valued in the community. Oh, you mean back then? Oh, yeah, well, once you update the game and it's there, then yeah, you can go there. Once it's there. But yeah. you won't be able to join it until it goes there. See, people are parking like what they did. Put it this way. What people did for the previous objectives, they can't do with this one. That's probably a better way to say it. You can't park like people were parking on the other one. Will it be there? Exactly. Once it comes out, that's the only time people are going to be able to go into it. And that, so nobody, and it's also going to be different. It's not even the same nodes. Because they talked about that. So it's going to be a different version of the epoch. It's not going to just be what's there all at once. The nodes are going to be different. So it's definitely not one that you would want to go into the old one for. Yeah, I think I understand what you're saying, Levy. That's an interesting question. So, see if I got this right, Levy. What Levy is saying is that we're going to get an update on Monday, and with that update, he's thinking that the quest will go live on that update on Monday, so that people can join and do the epoch new quest part, and then when the objective goes live Wednesday, they'll be right there. But I don't believe they're gonna do it that way. But that's what I think you were saying. But I don't think they're gonna let that happen. It's supposed to be no nodes. They said on stream yesterday you can't park. No, it's less nodes, no path specific. Yeah, I know they got rid of some stuff. Like there's no class gates, I think they said. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a different version. Somebody's going to do it. Hey, I mean, they can if they want to. Come on. Come on, back up. Knew you were waiting to do that. Mm-hmm. Yep. Thank you. I think the new epoch will come out Wednesday along with the new EQ. It's probably what they're gonna do. Fair enough, have to change my plan. Levy was about to try to park. New epoch will release on Wednesday. If you think about it, the new EQ does not come out with the new update. Comes out on Wednesday. True. Yeah, this Wednesday is going to be a busy time, boy. That's right. So I'm probably going to try and do the maybe I'll do the new EQ Instead, law of average says somebody will definitely do it. Godspeed. Yeah. No swaps, just the same 5-man team to complete the quest. Works for me. So for hero, I'll probably go in with a similar team as I did for the Abyss and the Ordeal. You know, for the hero, Sentry just rocked. So I'll probably ramp him up and use him to do the heavy lifting. Now that I know how to use Sentry for long form content, and honestly, his ramp up is long, but Aegon's is kind of long too. And not only that, but Aegon's is a little bit more stressful. Because you lose your combo, oops, oh well. That's all of it, just gone. That's what you get for putting your foot on that. There's specific requirements for every fight. Sentry and Onslaught will be key in these quests, probably. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what they've done. That's going to be interesting. Use Cerebro bot, recommended by MCOC Noob. What's Cerebro bot? The only fight in Epoch that was bad was Abs Man. Sentry should be able to take care of him. Yeah. If I remember right, that Abs Man, he had a lot of regen and power gain, wasn't it? Hit him with it! All right, Sentry can handle most of a path. Same with Onslaught. You already know. Now, for the villain path, Sentry Mr. Sinister might have to come in there. I might start putting Sig Stones into Mr. Sinister. Might help a little bit. Terry, I do not have a rank 5 yet, but I could. The only reason I don't have a rank 5 yet is because I want to rank 5 either Serpent or Onslaught. We get a rank 5 gem from the Karina challenges. What if I ranked up Onslaught and then got a mutant rank 5 gem, or got a cosmic one after I ranked up Serpent? So I'm waiting to see what I'm gonna get. If I don't get either one of those, it's most likely gonna be Serpent that I'll take to rank 5 first. And then, but now if I get a mutant or a cosmic, both of those two are going up. Those will be my first 2 rank 5s, but it depends on what gem I get. I got somebody for every class. They'll probably give me the class that I have the least champs at rank 4 in, or something like that. We'll see. I'm waiting on Spiral or Paviter. No rank 4 Thor Rags. Bang bang. Really? Heck no. They done changed Thor Ragnarok a couple times and no. Still don't like him. There we go. I was thinking Frankenchad, Frankie, or JJJ for my rank 5. That's not bad. Good enough to enjoy, and I won't be mad if they get banned in BGs. Yeah, and man, for me, if I had to choose between those two, it would be JJ. If it's between those two, it would be JJ. Not even a question. Now, see, you'll notice that both of those that I mentioned, Onslaught and Serpent, that's Mutant and Cosmic. So if I get a tech, I have quite a few techs that I would like to take up to rank 5. So that would be fun. Science. Might have to go Spider-Woman. We'll see. I think Spider-Woman, right? She's science. You see Mystic. Don't know. I'm not sure about Mystic. I'd have to look. I have a few. You know, I don't know if I'd take Nico up. But I don't know. I don't know. For fun, I want to rank Starkey. I took Starkey to rank 4. And I just recently chose him from that selector yesterday. So I got him duped, and then I started putting SIGs into him. Because he is rare right now. And it does help him. So, yes, sir. Darky boy. Nostalgia for real. Can you believe that's who I used for Labyrinth of Legends as my main clearer? I did it in a week, and I kept healing him and reviving, and it took me 20,000 units. I didn't have any other good options, and I wanted to get it done. You know, the first run I did with him didn't cost me any units, but because I didn't want to wait, it took 20,000 units to do it in a week. Farming revive. Yep. Realm of Legends. Yep. Well, you used to be able to do revives in Realm of Legends. You used to be able to do revives and potions, and they removed the revives from Realm of Legends. But yeah, that's where I used to do that. I did my farming there. And then they had the other spots that they've taken away. Labyrinth of Legends Exploration. And imagine, that was back then. That's how much I grinded the arena. I grinded the arena like I don't grind now like I used to grind. I grinded like a madman. I unlocked the recoil masteries early. Once I knew that I could just grind out units, shoot. And I couldn't even get on the infinite streak yet at that time. I was going all the way up to like maybe 9 and then purposely losing and then starting over. So yeah, I grinded. I used Starkey. That's why it cost so much. I didn't have Star-Lord awakened. I had a Star-Lord, but he wasn't awakened. And I kept waiting and waiting, and I couldn't awaken him, and I just got tired of waiting. And that's how much it cost me. And to give you an idea of around the time, do you remember when they made the change to Mystic Dispersion? And they refunded whatever you used to get the cores and everything? It was around that time. It was crazy. Leafy Star-Lord. Yeah, exactly. Because he was considered the best for that. So I had to use, I remember watching Dooley Ray use Starkey. And I was like, oh, so you could use him. And like I said, my first clear, my first completion, I did not use any units. And I forget how many revives I used, but it wasn't that many. It should still be on the channel somewhere. Oh, ow. Woo. Oh, that's right. He done changed. He can't nullify him. Haha. But yeah. That was a rough run to get all of them done. Cali. What is that? Calibra. Calibra Gage. Gage. Is that a font? But welcome to the shadows. That's some OG paint. Yeah, that's why I'm looking all this stuff now. Shh, please. I'm good. You know how many times I died, had to revive and heal? That's what cost me so much money, so much units. Because I was reviving and healing all the way back up to full my Starkey. And I didn't have to do that. I did that because I'm impatient and I didn't want to have them fights take longer than they needed to. Because if I just revived and I didn't heal him, he wouldn't do as much damage. And I wanted him doing the most amount of damage that he could. So I revived and healed. Still remember my first Act 4 clear? That magic DJ? Yeah. Her limbo damage was pretty much unavoidable. It was so freaking annoying, man. Now, by the time I went in Act 4, I was almost through it when they changed the energy cost. I was in the middle of exploring it when they did that. And I remember doing it because I didn't know that you got another mastery point. I was watching Brian Grant and he was showing his mastery, and I noticed he had more points than I did. I was like, wait, how did you? And I went to my alliance and I was like, wait, how come And he was like, he probably explored Act 4. I was like, what? You get a mastery point for that? I never had done it. I was well away from Act 4. And I did not know that. So I went back and started exploring it. I avoided that, there was, who was it? There was one there that was really bad. I think the Juggernaut. I think I escaped having to deal with him. But that's the one everybody was talking about, I remember. That he was just insane. Back then, Labyrinth of Legends was the pinnacle. Yep. And I was not. I didn't have a strong enough roster. I was basically out of my weight class doing it. But hey, I got it done though. And my Realm of Legends run is still on my channel. All of those things are still up. If you ever want to go back in the day and have a good laugh and see how much I've grown and gotten better. Because I used to hate Star-Lord because I couldn't keep a combo. Flash tires. That was when you dashed back and got damage, right? Ugh. Oh, that was ugly. Who's that? Gulik? Welcome to the family. Oh wait, that's not a G, that's a Q. Gulik, Gulik. How you doing, man? I probably mangled your name, but I'm doing good, man. Oh, hey, woohoo! Tried to catch me. Yep, Thorns was rough. Electro. You had the best counter for Electro was Black Widow. I remember in Alliance War, when you could not see any of the tiles, if you saw a green class, because you could see the class, if you saw science on any node, you had better have a Black Widow maxed out. Because if you did not, and you ran into that Electro, you might not be able to get past it. So everybody basically had to bring Black Widow on the team, just in case. All good, need to change it to my MCC name, made this user when I was in high school. Oh, wow. Okay. But welcome. Her max sig ability was OP. Yep. Shout out to Cap. World War II perfect block. Yep. Her they fixed her now, so her max sig doesn't give the 100% anymore. Reduction. Let me see. Yep, hidden AW fights. And we had a bot that we were using, not a bot, but a calculator to guess who was on that node. It was insane what we had to do, man. I don't miss those times. Yeah, I never liked Alliance War. That Juggernaut had slash tires, so when he went unstoppable, you could not do anything but dash back. Yeah. See, I think I missed that. By the time I went in there, they had adjusted him. And guess who I used? I used Scarlet Witch. Then Blade came out and took over the Alliance War. Yeah, and then they started coming out with champions that were villains, but they didn't have the villain tag, just to do a side nerf to him. Ooh, that thing got me irritated. I'm like, y'all ain't slick. But I ain't gonna lie, I cannot wait for that blade. That Stellar Forge blade looks nice. I don't know about his capabilities or anything like that, but I know I need him in my life. And did you guys see that unlike some of the other Chase champions, we're gonna be able to get him quickly that same month? Did you guys see that? We'll be able to get him, what is it, this month, right? I need him in my life, though. Remember save for Blade? And I saved for Blade and did not get him at that time. It was a long time after. I kept getting Starkey over and over. He looks cool. They took away his ability accuracy reduction. Yeah, they are careful about that now. Because they don't want Champ shutting down things so easily. But yeah, he looks so cool. I may not even rank him up, but I gotta have him in my roster. Got to. I hope they give Blade the same Holy Trinity synergy with Starkey and Ghost Rider. I would be surprised if they did. They didn't keep the same synergy with the Deathless, did they? Yeah, I saved for Blade Day. I was lucky enough to get him on the last crystal I opened. Yeah, I didn't get him at all. I was so mad. And that was like the highest chance to get him too. I was like, nah. They mess with the ratings. They mess with the drop rates. Ain't no way. Because they knew everybody was saving. And who could prove it? If they lowered, because they didn't want a lot of him in there. So if they secretly adjusted the rates and then put them back, who would know? How would you prove that? You couldn't. But with as high of a drop rate as it was, ain't no way I should have opened up that many and not got it. And kept getting the same ones over and over of the others, like Starkey. I know they did something. I remember being so salty about that too. Because I couldn't prove it, but I knew they did it. You know, you know they did it, but you can't prove it. I know you've done it. I don't know how you did it, but I know you done it. I remember spending all night at a friend's house for a 3-star Venom. Now you can just grab a 5-star like gum at a candy store. Yeah. I remember putting up almost 10 million points in the arena for a 4-star Dr. Voodoo. Think about how much of a grind that was back then. Almost 10 million points. 4-star Dr. Voodoo. I was a arena grinder from the long time. They definitely adjusted it. I remember people putting out bids opening like 20 crystals and no blade. Yeah. And it had a high chance to get them. There's no way. Yeah. It was insane. And I know they did that. I'm in Georgia. I can't do arena. I fall asleep. Yeah, I did arena and hurt my health. That's not healthy what I was doing. I did a 3-day grind and got 4 hours of sleep. All 3 days. 4 hours of sleep. I was eating while playing. Everything. But yeah, that wasn't good. And I said, you know what? After the last one, I said, I ain't gonna do that no more. I ain't grinding like that no more. And that's why now I pretty much do milestones. Now I did grind for the 6-star Madeline Pryor. But that was an easy grind for me. The 6-star, I can just grind nice and easy. In fact, I didn't even grind all 3 days. I just grinded the last couple of days. And I'm good. Kingpin, what up, man? But yeah, I used to set an alarm so that I could wake up at the right time to grind it out, man. It was crazy. Sometimes I had an alarm set and I would get up at like 3 a.m. to get my champions down. It was crazy. I do not miss that grind. James, the cat boy. What up? A Virgil reference? I don't know. Maybe. Everyone's doing a save for Maddie thing now. And see, I'm not gonna save for her, but yeah. Yeah, Fonz, I told you. Nice, wasn't it? They got them nice drops now. You're also gonna have a rank up gem. But yeah, it is definitely worth it to watch your favorite Twitch streamers now. Oh, that's who said it? Yeah, it's a crystal, 7-star rank 2 crystal, but I believe it's progression based. So you may not get the 7-star unless you're Valiant. I'm not sure how they did that one, but I got a rank up gem. Crystal. Oh, their name is a reference. Oh, I got you. Devil May Cry 5. Got you. I am the storm that is approaching. So their very name is a reference. There we go. This is awesome. These Twitch drops. Oh yeah. They are good. And I am happy that they did that. Ooh, and I got a rank up video you guys are gonna I'm gonna do that one over the weekend. Oh, hey. See what he did? He waited until I attacked, then purified and attacked in the same action. Y'all saw that, right? That ain't cool. That ain't cool at all. But they do it. The AI likes to do stuff like that. It's all good. Come on. Woo! All right. Man, they did my boy Iron Fist so wrong. I remember when Iron Fist was used for legend runs. You guys remember that? He was that good. Not anymore. That'd be so cool if they did something like that though, man. It's all good. This April's gonna be busy. Do I think they'll ever buff him? I don't know. They might. It's hard to say. They've been buffing a lot of champions lately. He was nerfed by the time you pulled him. Yeah, they did him wrong, but it's all good. We have so many other champs, new champs. Yeah, I didn't get to use her in her heyday. I had her, but she was not awakened. Oh, OG Thor, what was it? 3 or 4 armor breaks. SP3, they were done. Parry, 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 SP3. Thor just took him out. You guys should look up some old videos on Thor. And that was a 4-star Thor doing that. Think about a 4-star Thor in Realm of Legends. 1 SP3 taking them out as a 4-star. You can't even do that now with 7 stars. Well, barely. Maybe Havoc might be able to do it. You know, you got some champs that have really strong SP3s, but yeah, he was doing it as a 4-star. Insane. And they were like, nope. Those were the original God tier champions. OG Thor, Scarlet Witch, those were the old gods. I guess Doctor Strange could be considered up there too. And they had to take them out. But the game is much different now. Now, what I would love to see them do, which I don't see them doing, is bringing Hercules as a 7-star. I think he's still too much for them. They do not want, even though there's a lot of counters to him, the concern with him wasn't on his defense. So they'd give him the magic treatment is what they would do if they brought him back. Yeah, Proxima Midnight, yeah. She was one that might, but the ramp up on her was so crazy. You had to do all those missions in the same fight. Ugh. They did her wrong. Hercules will get the magic nerfing gaslight treatment to get him to 7. Yep, that's the only way. Yeah, I like the new Strange though. I do. All right. That is going to do it, guys. I am going to work on the war video. Let's see. Ooh, Pontus. We're going to raid Pontus. Gotta raid him. Gotta raid him. And let's see. And if you don't have all your drops yet, just keep watching him. Let's see. Customize, redirect. There we go. All right. Take care. And Zigo, what's up? Take care. And you all have a blessed day.